Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 174. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on June 1st, 2025. Please note there are some story spoilers in this stream, so if you are not through the Vintage story yet, then you might want to wait on this episode. I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, get you out of here. What is in here? What can we get rid of? Firewood. Firewood's pretty good. You know what? I think it's time for us to just say goodbye to our blackguard short sword. Let's put it in like this guy's chest or something if he has one. There. Goes in there. Have a sword, buddy. Firewood. I'm going to keep the firewood in case we need it for the ride home. I don't think we will. But just in case. You never know. I'm going to put the blackguard helm in here. That's about all the space we have. Alright. Well. You're the only person living here. Interesting. So this is a whole trader camp. For one trader. Maybe there's another one in there. I don't know. Let's find out. Don't go crazy, Yickle. I'll have to go around. Anybody in here? Nope. There's Edelweiss. Where'd you find that? Or Edelweiss. Here we go. A trader. What's your... Oh, you have to ask what their name is now. Oh, okay. Nice of you to ask. Okay. So actually, having this extra translocator from Jonas actually isn't bad because... Nice. Because we can actually, like, use that to come do trading and stuff. Oh, also our lantern. Thanks, Irvy. And Burnzilla. An elegant mess. Hang cookpot on the... I guess I could. I think that counts as outside storage, though. Oh, hush. So I think it'll actually end up rotting faster if we do that. I read someone in a comment on their Discord or something mentioned that. So I think I want to keep it on us. Unless we also count it as external storage. If so, then I guess it doesn't matter. Drop the dirt. So I always keep at least a partial stack of dirt in my last slot in case I need a nerd pole. Whether for climbing or for getting away from bears. It is a rule. It must not be broken. But yeah, that TL also opens up, again, the opportunity to get some gold. Although I do wonder, can we... We were able to build and destroy dirt on that little mountain, though. So I don't think we'll have a problem mining the gold out of that mountain. I already chucked the dirt that we had. We had the medium fertility. I chucked that already. Hey there, Lake Filter. Good to see you again. Just popping in for a second? Oh, well, good to see you. Ooh, hello. Have we been here before? We have not. So we're getting back to where we have been before, which is nice. We'll put an angle down that way. It couldn't hurt to go check out that little ruined village, could it? How many bones could we possibly break fighting things over here, huh? Oh, yeah, cool. Don't drown. Alright, get up. Oh. Right, how hard it is to target the saddle when you're underwater. So I could have gone down here. Probably would have been faster. Let's just take a quick peek. I figure since we're on the road home, rather than just watching the scenery pass us by, do a little bit of exploring. Wouldn't say no to finding more translocators either. Okay, so let's get off. And what all's here? A little ruined place. With a festive cat mask. Okay. So, guys. Real talk for a second here. Do I keep the cat mask? So I've been wearing this mask because it's desert themed, right? Because it's desert. We want, we have to protect ourselves from the dust and the grit and things. The cat mask. Do I wear the cat mask from now on, or do I just stick with the desert mask? CarryOn. I love it. CarryOn. The cat mask wins. Oh no. CarryOn. Where's another one here? What do we got? Torches and carrot seeds. Don't need those. What's under here? Dirt. I like these roofs too. Green ceramic shingle roofing. Remember that. I spy a treasure chest. Ooh, a flax twine. Jonas part. Oh man. I'm gonna leave it for now. We'll have to just come back at some point. Kurajit. I have wares. I do have wares. I trade them often and gladly. Ooh. Torch holder. Stairway to heaven. Alright, alright. This one we have not been in yet. Not much here, unless there's something up top. Out, clunk. Nope. And then I guess this guy over here. Oh, we have two more to go in. Okay. Oops, no. Give me that. I hear the chittering of hyenas. I'll bet there's probably some kind of, oh, hello. Free shingles. Some kind of basement in some of these. I'm not going to really go digging around, though. Again, this is more just interesting since we have no inventory space to speak of right now. No free inventory space. I guess if we need cream shingles, we know where to come. What's up here? Anything? Nope. Oh, treasure chest. Derp. Another one of these. It's probably in better condition than ours. Yep, ours is terrible. Just heavily worn for this one. Ugh. Human skin mantle. That reminds me. I asked Curazette, who is fluent in Spanish. I asked her, in say RimWorld, if you make a, oh, go away. If you make a wide-brimmed hat to keep the sun off your head, of human skin, is it an ombrero? She pretty much murdered me. You guys probably should too. Alright, let's get on the road here. Hey there, Kolshi. Welcome, welcome. And we have Malnagas here. Hey there, Calzamar. And Umbrero. No, it's Umbrero. H-O-M-brero. Because you turned your brother into a hat. Listen, I have to explain the joke. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Ooh! Surprise. Oh, hello. Tiny little cave. Nothing, okay. I'm always on the lookout for a cheap translocator. Can I get... There we go. Ah, bringing up the map makes you walk. Okay. So, since we have some time here, all to ourselves, just me and you guys, if any of you have any 20 questions you'd like to ask, fire away. Other than that, we're going to be riding across the terrain here, making a few stops to peek at things. Probably not peek at this too much. Now where you go, see, it wouldn't be an umbrero because no one would ask questions. I would just skin them and make new hats. As one does. Boing. See, I do think we're going to actually end up with our current pots of food rotting, by the way. I also realized there have been some 20 questions left in Discord for a while, and I've kind of been letting them stay there because I wanted to get more before I did a full 20 questions segment. But doesn't matter that much, I guess. What do we got here? Can I look at you? Cherry? Cherry. Right next to the jungle. All right. Let's. Hello. Oh, that was the giant castle we went into. It had a lot of scary things in it. Okay. So we need to go south, actually. All right. Let's do that. Did I pull a Solson and put on a questionable mask? A mask? So my sister and her husband have taken to saying right meow, which I know there have been some YouTubers who do that too. I think Papa Cheddar was the last one I can think of it did that a lot. But any time that anything rhymes with ow, they substitute meow for it. So, meow are you today? So, yeah, maybe I should start doing that. What are my thoughts on the sturdy leather? You're asking about the mask because I just did a dark thing with the human skin hats. Look, once you live life on the RimWorld, you never go back. I'll take a quick peek at this. Here, quartz. I think gold's one of the things that I will go out of my way to come find if I need it. But when we need it, because we do need it a lot. So if I can spot any gold bits on the surface, we'll know we need to come here. Quartz. All right. Not get too close. All right, so what are my thoughts on the sturdy leather? I think sturdy leather is a royal pain to make. That is the biggest takeaway for me. I like what you can make with it. I wish it was a little less mean to make. Wow, it takes a lot to make it. And I think my objection to it is... Oh, really, thanks. Thanks for killing the music. My objection to it is more the... it's already gated behind... Oh, no. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's already gated behind getting to steel. So, at that point, I think, it shouldn't be as onerous to acquire as it currently is. A bite to eat from there. Oh, we can also do that. Let's hang this on here. Let's see, gotta do... No, it's shift, right. There we are. So I do think it should be easier to make since you do have to get to steel in the first place. And maybe not easier, just less time consuming because it's just such a pain in the butt. I don't like that you can't so you can do 3 medium hides or 3 large hides, I think it was, or 3 large or no, sorry, 6 large and 3 huge, something like that. But it doesn't stack. You can only do 3 at a time of the large hides in the pot, or 3 of the huge hides. But they both use the same amount of material to make leather then, it just feels a little unfair because it's every other system in the game, is proportional. So I feel like it should stack to 6 if you're doing the large ones. I don't feel that the output should be different. What's my favorite food dish in-game and IRL, asks Old Wolf Baron. Let's see. In the game, my favorite food dish is going to be... go away. Is going to be red meat stew with cabbage and some kind of fruit. Always. That is my absolute go-to meal for in-game. In real life, my goodness. That's a real question because I have so many favorite foods. And they change from day to day. Like, I don't know, what I'm in the mood for one day, I might not be in the mood for the next day. My kind of go-to favorite, I would say overall, would be... Probably like blue crabs, like picking crabs, you know? It's not really a dish, but like, give me a dozen Maryland blue crabs and let me have at it. That's probably my all-time favorite thing to eat. But we must have passed right through another rift. The music just died. As far as like favorite actual dishes go, I would say I have too many favorites. I have a great shrimp and feta cheese pasta dish that I love. Again, I have to be in the mood for it though, and in the mood to actually do the work to make it. Let's see what we got in here. What else is here? A functional glass tank for acid. Oh, hey, Pamela. Vintage Nan. Welcome. Let's see. What about the pot of pink? Not sure what that is. Ryuga. So yeah, that's probably, you know, a reasonable. Go away. A reasonable answer to the question of what my favorite foods are. As a regular one, probably mac and cheese. Hey there, Catsy. I'm gonna drop anchor here in a minute here. All right. Anchor dropped. Hey, TL Forever 262. Good to see you. And Greg asks, what is your thought process on where to make your base in game? I guess there are two answers to that. One is, it's usually a pretty good idea to put at least your first base pretty much right where you spawn. If you'll recall, in the first guide season, I didn't do that. But I didn't do that on purpose. I wanted to show exploration. But usually, until you get at least a couple temporal gears, it's probably best to just, you know, set up where you are. Because you don't want to have to run 3 kilometers every time you die. Oh my goodness, this is like nightmare terrain. Can I go around? I can. Alright, let's go around. Aside from that, it's a combination of things. Uh-oh, that was a load in and a half. I would say part of it is terrain. I want to find a spot to live that's in a place that I want to look at a lot. Otherwise, I'm gonna, you know, hate it. Like, I wouldn't want to set up in, say, like a peridotite gravel desert. It'd be really ugly. There we go. So, yeah, it's more of an aesthetic thing for me. There is a consideration of making sure you're near enough to a forest to get wood, but far enough away that you're not going to have bears and wolves, you know, inspecting your property every day. And then materials. You know, if you're in a huge granite-only location area, I hope you want to build with granite. You can certainly source your materials from farther away, but that's going to be a hassle if you're not prepared to make those trips. So think about, you know, resources, location, temperature, rainfall. So all those things. And like, I don't want the same thing every time. You know, rainfall is great when you're trying to grow crops. Rainfall is annoying when you just want to exist and enjoy your builds in some sunlight. Scenario asks, is the sturdy leather armor worth it? Is there sturdy leather armor? body leather armor to sturdy leather. Are you asking about regular leather armor? Because there is no sturdy leather armor, it looks like. Leather helmet. Yeah, because this is just leather. I don't find leather to be worth it, really. It's only tier 1, but it's kind of harder to get, like more, it's more resource and time intensive to get than, say, flax for gambolized armor. So, hey, low poly cat spin. Yes, we did go and talk to Tobias already. I wore out my voice reading everything he had to say. Ooh, look out. Vintage Nan, am I going to do a new guide series? Yes, that is in the plans. We're going to finish the temple in this playthrough first. I would kind of like the next guide series to mostly coincide with, hey Panda, with the, oh wow, really? You don't normally do that. Okay. But I'd like it to coincide with the next release of Vintage Story. So there is a chance that, like, if we're not quite done with the tower, but almost, by the time the next version releases, then I might sort of run both concurrently. I prefer to avoid that, but meh, we'll see. It depends. If we're really close to the end, like, you know, we're putting the final finial on top of the tower, then sure, I'll start a guide series videos. At that point, though, streaming will probably have to either come to an end or just be a lot less common, because the guide videos take a lot more time to make. Oh, very foggy lake here. I like it. I like it. All right, let's get this out. I'm going to keep the bed here. There we are. And we cross. Where are we going here? Anywhere in particular? Not really. Just the tip of that, I guess. Greg's made a base far from the forest with wolves and bears. Find your way into your home. So there's actually a second type of terrain you'll find that bears and wolves are exceedingly common in. And it's not obvious at first because it doesn't look like a forest. It's going to be those kind of lowland, kind of heathy places, like little swampy places, with a lot of the low-growing birch leaves. Basically, don't look for trees. I mean, you can look for trees. It helps. Ooh, hello. Speaking of looking for trees. So trees are dead indicator. But the other thing is, if there are ferns, there's wolves there and bears. All right. Let's pick you up. What was... Oh, that freaked me out. It just played the quenching sound. What? Oh, you know what? You know what? I updated Salty's manual quenching. I wonder if that's causing that. Did it douse a torch? Nope. No torches there. You know what? I might grab these. We do have one inventory space left. Let's do it. Don't get the stems. If you break the stem, the tree dies. So you make sure you always get just the branches. There we go. All right. Because these were the ones that we had the fewest of, so getting 8 more breadfruit tree cuttings. Oh my goodness. That's a haul. It's a haul and a half. Yeah, blueberry bushes are another indicator that you're in a forest. Although the blueberry bushes don't tend to spawn in the little heathy, birchy areas. Those are mostly going to be in the actual forests. Alright, so we should be maybe far enough away to get our... Oh, the teleport. Telkaport. There, buddy. You know, I'm going to do... this. I don't really need the shield right now. Do not try to walk here, buddy. Good. All right. Off we go. You saw a video of real breadfruit looks like fibrous jello. Sounds like not my favorite fruit. Brush is a separate climate type. Isn't it, it's based on forestation percentage, isn't it? Look at all this resin, my goodness. Oh, hello. Some high fertility soil if we needed some, and we don't. This is a very lush and green savanna area. I guess we could... Oh my goodness, get out of my head! Got stuck. What do you think of the change we're required to make Terra Preta? I have the same opinion on that as I do with the leather. I think it's honestly probably a better change that we have to make it. However, I don't think the recipe is particularly fair. I think it's very, very expensive to make, and honestly, kind of not worth it anymore. Because, well, I'll put it this way: if you can find high fertility soil, which is going to be harder to spot now, that it's a different, you know, it's not as stark of a color difference as Terra Preta was. I think that it's just too expensive overall. And I would probably not recommend making it unless you have some high fertility soil. Hello? Oh no. Don't tell Sulston. Don't tell him. We gotta go. Guys, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. They're coming for us. Run, you cool. Run, you fool. No, get on the back. Get on the freaking back. This way. There we go. Okay. I don't hear him. That's good. It's a start. There's coal here. Do I care about the coal? Not really. But I'll touch it anyway. There we go. Is that a breadfruit tree? No, this is something else. This is an orange tree. Don't care. Ugh. Because I think if the recipes for Terra Preta had their output doubled, I'd be totally fine with it, honestly. All right, so we are going to... We're just going to swim across here. We'll get a little ways upland there, and then we'll call you cool to us. The rot consumes. Yes, it does. Yeah, Mia, I currently have the Terra Preta, which is now high fertility soil, the high visibility mods that makes the poop particles. But in the guide series, I won't be doing that. The elk starts whistling in Saltfinger's voice. But yeah, Calcimar's right. Medium fertility soil is pretty much all you need. There's honestly not much of a reason to go further than that. If you find high fert soil, then sure, go for it. But it's not really worth your time, honestly. The problem is that the difference between the medium fertility and the high fertility isn't big enough to make a major change in how fast your crops grow. So spending time looking for high fertility soil is just kind of a waste. Like, you could just grow more crops instead. Hello. Ugh. This strikes me as a vanilla. It's a vanilla cave. Or vanilla ruin. Alright, I think we should probably... Let's call you cool here. Yeah, I think if the base base recipe for Terra Preta was output of 2, and then adding high fert soil made it 4. Even if you had to put in 4 high fert to get 4 out, that would be a much fair recipe, I think. And as it stands, not worth it. Oh no! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you're so screwed. Get off the horse. I don't know how he didn't die. Use these. That is why I hate these lava tubes. Oh boy. Ah. Alright, we're gonna leave him there for a minute. We're gonna have to like walk away to get him to call up here, I think. Oh no, here we go. Oh, no, he's still down there. He's walking toward us. Oh, you doofus. Oh my goodness. Alright. Stop walking towards you. Fall down more holes. Apex. Later in the microscopic bushes down there. Yeah, seriously, it's like a other block game. What was it, the bucket drop challenge or whatever? You know, yeah, cool. Did you teleport here? You did teleport. Okay, just stay there. Just tell you what. I'll come to you. Stop. Just stay there. Stay there. You can't catch up to me. You can't catch up. Okay, you now consider yourself caught up. Good. How is that not death? I know, right? Like, I don't know what happened there. That probably should have killed our elk. I can only imagine that maybe, like, bumping into the wall as it dropped maybe did it. I don't know. Springy elk legs, yeah. The bucket clutch. The elk clutch, yeah. Dismount, dismount! Does wine fill more than juice? I don't think it does. I think it's about the same. However, to get wine, you end up... I guess you end up with the same amount of wine as you get juice. It's once you distill it farther, you start losing volume. Yeah, patch notes. Falling from my places will now always kill you. Be like playing The Witcher 3. You step down like 2 stairs and Geralt dies. That's a funny looking patch of stone there. Let's go take a peek at that. Oh, we died! That is so goofy looking. It's just chalk. Neat. Alright. You're cool. There you are. Hey, buddy. Sorry about that. We had technical difficulties, shall we say. What's the benefit of winemaking? Personally, none. Like, it's such an arduous process, among many others in this game. More? My goodness. We're going around. It's an arduous process, and if there was more of a need to preserve your food, then sure, it might make sense. Like if food was like a quarter as plentiful as it is now. The thing is, it's pretty easy, even you know, in the early-ish game, to overproduce. Get up on there, please. That if you're having trouble finding fruit, just don't bother with it. Like, just have some vegetables. You know, you'll be fine in winter if you miss out on some fruit. You only get like 2.5 health points for having your fruit net the whole way from 0 to 100. So it's not like you're missing out on a ton of health. And I personally don't really enjoy the winemaking alcohol process. Like, there's not much of a point to drinking it either, because it makes the game really hard to play. Like, you're like, oh, I'll have some wine. Oh my, I guess I'm not going to build tonight, am I? Got a bauxite area here, looks like. this mountain, which apparently we came down previously. Oakshire never saw the point of making massive berry farms. Yeah, like, you don't need a ton of berries, to be honest. I guess if you're on a server and you're doing like a role, designated roles for everybody, and you're the farmer, then yes, you want to have a pretty big farm of all types, but especially flax, just like in single player. This is the Thule pond that we found last time. Cool. Sploosh. Like in this game, in this stream, not this stream, but this series, we are overproducing so much. Like, the fruit trees we have could feed like 12 servers, and I'm not even done planting them. So there is that. As I recall, we didn't really stop to look at much here, did we? Was there a... Oh, there wasn't like a ladder up. Okay, that's why we didn't look. Okay. There are mods that make the alcohol useful. Yeah, I've seen some of those. We're not going to stay because of that rifty guy over there, but whatever. Jump over the hole this time, not in the hole. You think that Tyrant's going to expand the alcohol system, make it useful? That'd be nice. Yeah, I also don't find alcohol super useful for making poultices, since you have to carry the bucket or jug with you as well as the bandages to soak them. I'd rather just do the poultices from honey and sulfur because they don't expire, and they stack to 16, and they take only one inventory slot. It's like, it's a no-brainer, absolutely. Yeah, it is true that everyone ever produces in the late game. And I guess we are definitely in the late game. We're in steel, so it makes sense. It's funny, we've been playing this game for about a year, but since I sort of just came back to it, and we launched directly into doing all of the 1.20 new exploration and stuff, like, it doesn't feel like I've been in the game long enough now. It feels like we're in the early game, but I cheated to get ahead. It's a very weird feeling. Across here, I think. Oh, hello, Trader Village, Trader Camp. Some of the alchemy mod potions are a bit OP. The mining one gives you better yield. How does drinking a potion that's in your stomach affect how much ore a block produces? That's what I want to know. Hello. Oh, darn it. The pig didn't like us. I don't see him anymore, though. What you got? So you are a commodities merchant. Okay. And you are a survival goods. Hey! We're just talking about this. But you know what? I think we're good. We're going to make some steel arrows when we get home. Not, like, immediately. But I think that's going to be a pretty high priority. I'm pretty well over these worse arrows. Oh, it's a deer. Neat. No idea. The potion's just magic. The mining potion that doubles your mining. Do honey and sulfur mixes actually heal you in real life? I have no idea. I know honey's... And Lip Cat's been responded about that. Yeah, I know honey's good because it's got... I think it's natural peroxide in it, I believe. Sulfur... I have no idea. No idea. I'm not a witch doctor, so I don't know these things. So sulfur is antimicrobial as well. Okay. Did not know that. Scenario had a world that you got to the Bronze Age, and you stopped for a while, went back, and it felt wrong. Yeah. That's why after my first world, I got into the Iron Age, and I explored south, and it was neat. And then same thing happened where I didn't play for a little while. And when I came back, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try something new. And that's when I joined the... oh, that's a cool mountain. That's when I joined the RF Fury server. Back in the day. Back in the day. Oh, that's pretty cool. A neat double. We're not going to explore those right now because it's going to be a whole thing. That would be a whole thing. Plus, I'm already going the wrong way. Ew. Thanks. Thanks, game. Thanks, Rift. Love it. Somehow it didn't kill the music. So, Old Wolf is asking, what specific aspect of the game would you like to see more content developed for? You know, honestly, so every time I try to guess at what Tyron's going to do, I guess wrong. But oftentimes when I think something should be changed, Tyron also often goes the other direction. So I think what the game needs is the ability to read my mind. Ugh, that. No, but I think largely. Ooh, not again! Don't do that. I think the biggest things would be developing the wildlife and things in both the like tropical and Arctic zones. So, like right now, there's no real danger to being in the jungle, animal-wise. I'm not sure there really should be a lot of it, but it does feel underdeveloped. And the Arctic is the same way. Like it's a real struggle to live in the Arctic. And I feel like, there have been people, in real life who've made their lives and homesteads and things in the Arctic just fine. Oh, no, go away. No one loves you. So I feel like the Arctic should have some things, like maybe fish that, hello, maybe, fish are more plentiful there, and they're not as affected by changes in seasons as far as their weight goes. So you can, make a life fishing, basically. Not again. Don't do that. Ouch. Now that we took damage, we're going to give you a minute to cool off. So I'm saying is that add 100 gorillas, one Kurazar? Absolutely. That sounds like a brilliant plan. Alright, we're going to not drop anchor there because there's a rift that just opened up in our face. Alright. Alright, where can we go here? I'm getting low on visibility. Drop anchor here. Yeah, seals and whales in the Arctic would make sense too. Isn't 1.21 adding hippo, crocs, and warthog? I have no idea. So I track the, I check out the Discord all the time. Is there somewhere else I should be looking for that kind of info? I'd be very interested, to be able to read all that. Oh, go away, go away. My goodness. Sheesh. Boys, not cool. I'm gonna go up this way and follow the track home again. Maybe penguins. To be mean to the penguins. Like, I don't think there needs to be an equivalent. Like penguins shouldn't be treated as like Arctic chickens, though. But like, yeah, if they're a food source with, maybe they're not tameable. Of course, they're relatively docile, I guess, for the most part. I don't really know. I don't speak with authority on that matter. But they seem pretty docile. Maybe you can collect their eggs Maybe you can entice them to nest somewhere, and then like during certain times of the year or other some conditions, you can collect their eggs from their nests. Oh, so Tyrants on the forums. Very old-fashioned. So the forums are the place to read up on all the news. Okay. Yeah, so I am admittedly not a big forum follower. I just don't have the time to. I'd love to, but yeah, I mostly just look for Discord announcements. So that's why I get a lot of requests to do like upcoming feature videos and stuff. And people will be like, "Hey, Kurzar, do a video on this upcoming feature." And I'm like, "What feature? I've never heard of it before." And they're like, "Oh, just read up on it." I'm like, "It's nowhere that I can find." That explains where that comes from. Okay. Seals shouldn't be so culpable if they weren't meant to be clubbed. Well, everyone, that's about all the time we have for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. But for now, as always, my name has been Kurzar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.